In Luke 1 and Acts 1, we learn that Luke wrote these books to and for Theophilus. So who is Theophilus? Well, we know one thing for sure. He has Theophilus name in the Bible. Well, the name Theophilus is actually from the Greek Theophilos, which is a combination of two Greek words, theo, which is translated to God, and philo, which is translated as friend. So Theophilus is literally translated as God's friend, or friend of God. Beyond what Luke writes, the Bible doesn't say anything else about Theophilus, but here are 5 prevailing theories about who Theophilus was. First, a socialite. The prevailing theory is that Theophilus was a Gentile friend of Luke of high social standing. In his gospel, Luke addresses a most excellent Theophilus, which is a Roman title of respect and possibly even of official or governmental importance. So some commentators believe Theophilus was in the Roman government or in the military. Second, a lawyer. Some believe Theophilus was a lawyer representing Paul at his trial in Rome. Those holding to this theory believe Luke wrote these books as a kind of legal defense or a legal brief. Perhaps Luke's writings then were intended to not only defend Paul in his trial, but also as a defense against the claim that Christianity was illegal and an anti-Roman religion. Third, a Jew. A tradition of the Coptic or Ethiopian church is that Theophilus was a Jew of high social standing living in Alexandria, Egypt. John Wesley, the founder of the Methodist Church, follows this idea in some of his writings. Fourth, a Jewish priest. Though he isn't mentioned in the Bible, there was a well-known man living in Jerusalem named Theophilus ben Annas who served as high priest from 37 to 41 AD. He was a Sadducee, the son of Annas and brother-in-law of Caiaphas. Both Annas and Caiaphas are mentioned in the Bible, for example, in Luke 3, verse 2. Adherents to this theory, that Theophilus was a high priest, believe that Luke's writings then were targeting Sadducee readers. For example, Luke's gospel includes the story of Zechariah, who saw an angel while serving in the temple. Luke's gospel is the only one that includes the story of Jesus as a young boy left in Jerusalem by his parents, Joseph and Mary. When they find him, he's in the temple speaking with Sadducees. Fifth, an honorary title. According to this theory, Theophilus is not a person at all, but a title Luke uses to address all the readers of his books, both the Gospel of Luke and Acts, and through reading them become friends of God. And whether this is what Luke meant or not, we certainly all can become friends of God, not by just reading the books of Acts and Luke, but by accepting Jesus as our personal Savior and friend. So while there are many theories about who Theophilus was, we frankly don't know which, if any of them, are true, because there is little evidence to support these theories and no biblical references. But even though we don't know who Theophilus was, we should be thankful for him, because clearly he was a motivation behind Luke's writings of Luke and Acts. And through God's grace and providence, these writings have continued to change the hearts and minds of millions of people. So who was Theophilus? Well, I don't know, but I'm certainly thankful for him.